Hey guys, it's Jessie and Angela here again. We're off on our next adventure. This time we're going to San Francisco. As you can probably tell, there's something different about me. I have a beautiful, beautiful mustache that Angela insisted that I grow.
I suggested.
So here it is in all its glory.
I'm so regretted for that suggestion.
I love you. Alright, so we've made it to San Francisco, and seeing as how it's Thanksgiving, we've decided to eat our turkey dinner.
Lunch.
Turkey lunch
Turkey
here in the
meal.
airport. So let's check out our turkey lunch.
See, it has some great stuff. Have the best
Oh, wow.
cheese.
This is the best
And it was
Thanksgiving
bacon.
meal ever.
And here's a turkey. Da da da.
Alright, so me, Angela, and the mustache have finished our Thanksgiving lunch, and we've made it into San Francisco. It's a little too early to check into our hotel, so we're going to go check out Chinatown, I guess, do a little walking tour, and see what we can find.
Can't wait.
Can't wait for what?
Can't wait for Chinatown. I can't wait to cut the third wheel.
What third wheel?
Your mustache.
My mustache is beautiful. Why would you want to get rid of that?
I love you, but I don't love him.
Hey! So we just walked through Chinatown for like 5 minutes. We bought a couple t-shirts and we got ripped off.
Yeah.
It took us 5 minutes in San Francisco before we finally got ripped off. What do you think of Chinatown, Angela?
Wow. It's very
Feels
China.
like home? Feels like home for you?
I feel like walking in China, honestly. It's a lot like Beijing.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah. Yeah, there's Chinese restaurants everywhere, and smells, and the signs, and the people. Very much.
If I see the smells, I just smell garlic.
Yeah.
Some Chinese stir-fry dishes.
Yeah.
Oh, my mouth is watering.
All right, let's go to the hotel.
Jesse.
Yeah?
What are you doing?
I'm eating breakfast.
What?
I got some Fruit Loops at the grocery store, but I forgot to get a bowl. So, it's day 2 morning, by the way, here in San Francisco, and I'm just drinking my Fruit Loops from a cup. What's the big deal? Good. Next stop is Lombard Street, which is the most crooked street in the whole world. It's supposed to be this crooked because the hills are so steep here that you can't have a street going straight down. It has to have almost like switchbacks. So I've never been there before, but we're gonna check it out now if we can find it.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Obviously it's raining here today in San Francisco, but we're gonna go do some indoor stuff. Alright, so next up we're going to the Amazon Go store here in San Francisco. Here it is. Apparently it's pretty high tech because if you want to buy something, you just put it in your pockets and leave. So I'm gonna try to get through there without. I'm gonna try my best to steal something basically. I'm gonna put it in my pocket and walk out and see if they catch me or not. Alright, let's go try it out. Alright, so we're ready to go in. Angela? So the way it works is you sign in using your phone, and they have these cameras up above the store, all throughout the store, and I guess that they can see the barcodes or something on the products. So when you take it off the shelf, like I'm doing here, it somehow links what you're taking off the shelf to your phone that you signed in with originally, and somehow it knows that you've picked that item up. And here Angela's picking an item up and putting it back to test out the system. Here I'm doing my very best to fool the system. I'm basically covering the entire barcode, putting it in my pocket. You can't even tell it's in my pocket, and we're going to see later if it charged me or not. Then when you're done, you just leave the store. Don't pay for anything. So we just finished up at the Amazon Go store. I was trying to trick it into giving us free candy, like, you know, hiding it and putting it in my pocket real careful. But the computer system still caught it, and they charged us for both bags of candy, unfortunately. So very cool store, though. All right, so it's day 2 here in San Francisco, lunchtime, and look what we got. Oh, beautiful looking pizza. Oh! Next up, we went to the Cable Car Museum, and to my surprise, it's actually a working museum. These pulleys that you see here are actually operating the cable cars that are out on the streets. And here at the museum, we got a lot of the history of cable cars and what it means to San Francisco, and all that. So it's a very, very interesting tour. All right, so it's night 2 in San Francisco, and we got for dinner this delicious looking food. What'd you get, Angela?
I think it's tomato bread bowl.
Tomato bread bowl. Mm-hmm. And I got a roast beef sandwich. We're here at Boudin. Apparently it's a famous San Francisco bakery kind of place, so should be good. Looks really good.
Got a big plan today.
Yep, we're going to Alcatraz, and then we're doing like a night tour on the bus, and that's it, I think.
No, I mean cut the mustache.
Cut the mustache?
Yeah.
Never.
Me or mustache, pick one.
Alright, so it's a very sad day. It's a sad, sad day here in San Francisco.
Decision has been made.
Yeah, Angela is forcing me to shave the mustache, unfortunately, so.
I'm so glad you picked me. Aww.
So let's have a moment of silence for the mustache. Wow, look at that fabulous mustache. Can't believe I'm getting rid of it.
Bye, mustache.
You know that this is how much I love you. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Bye.
No.
Feels so great of saying goodbye to you, mustache.
No. I feel like a kid.
Good.
Why?
My husband is not like an uncle again.
Okay. All gone.
And the
So
bottom
sad.
part too.
So we're here at Krispy Kreme's, and Angela is loving the donut. What do you got there? What do you got in there? Lemon filled?
Mm-hmm.
And we've also got a cinnamon sugar.
No, cinnamon swirl.
Cinnamon swirl, my bad. Expensive, but the best donuts we've ever had. First thing in the morning here, and me and Angela are walking along Fisherman's Wharf, which is kind of like a tourist area here in San Francisco. Lots of boats and oceanside and all that stuff. It's kind of cold, but we're enjoying it. Wow, don't get bit. me and Angela are here at Deira Deli's, famous chocolatier in San Francisco. And we have a nice looking dessert. Check it out.
Ooh. It's called, what's the name of it?
It's called Chrissy Field, which is a location here in San Francisco. All the desserts are named after something in San Francisco. So
This place is crazy. Every single day there is a long line. Every single day. Can you believe that?
this place was established during the gold rush in the 1850s, so it's been here ever since. We're in the line for Alcatraz now. Angela just said that I can grow a mustache again.
No, I said either mustache or me.
I miss my mustache though.
I don't.
Please.
No.
Oh.
I just don't miss the mustache. And I'm glad it's gone.
So we've made it onto Alcatraz Island, and we've just finished watching a little introductory video about the place, and Angela fell asleep during the video.
Well, that was dark and warm.
So anyway, we're gonna go check out the island now. So in case you haven't heard of Alcatraz, it was a notorious maximum security prison back in the 30s up to the 60s. It housed some of the most famous criminals, including Al Capone, and it was because it was on an island in the middle of the San Francisco Bay, it was considered to be impossible to escape. And there were a few attempts to escape, but none were proven to have survived swimming across the water and making it to free land while surviving. It's a very, very interesting place to visit, very eerie in a sense. A lot of history here. So we've just finished our audio tour in Alcatraz, and Angela is under the impression that Alcatraz was quite luxurious.
In 30s to 60s.
Yeah, I guess she's comparing life in China in the 30s to 60s to life in Alcatraz to the 30s
Yep.
to 60s.
Yep.
And she says, you know, you get at least you had a room and food and water.
And if you're good, you have library actually. You have
True.
library and you have baseball. You can play music. You can do paintings. It's quite a lot.
It's decent, but you don't have freedom is the problem.
At least you don't have to worry about food, which at that time most of Chinese people is worrying about.
True.
Or worth worrying about.
Angela's whistling to the seal down there. I think he can hear us. So we're all done at Alcatraz. On our way back to San Francisco now. It looks like it's gonna be a nice sunset on the way back, so hopefully we can enjoy that.
Yeah, it's quite a great trip, I think.
Did you enjoy it,
Oh,
Alcatraz?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You recommend it for these guys?
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
a definitely must to go.
Yeah. We're done with Alcatraz, and we are done our dinner for the night. And what's next?
Big bus night tour.
Nighttime tour on the big bus?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right, let's go check it out then.
Yeah.
Tours like my bus, my reviews, you can trust. Learn some facts, lots some laughs. Have great fun on my bus, for there's no one as silly or funny. As you see, I've got humor to spare. Not an inch of me's modest or humble, and every last inch of me's covered in hair.
We just finished up with our night tour.
Yes.
That was pretty cool, wasn't it?
Yes, that was really cool.
And our tour
Cold.
guide was, it was a little cold, but our tour guide was hilarious.
I thought he's supposed to be a star or supposed to be an actor or something like that.
He was like singing and dancing and just going crazy. And he was very informative too. So we learned a lot about San Francisco and
Yeah.
had a great time.
Yeah.
So it's day 4 here in San Francisco, our 4th and final day. Once again, I'm eating my favorite breakfast. And I woke up this morning feeling quite depressed. I feel like a part of me is missing. I really miss my mustache, basically. And I asked Angela if I could grow it again, and she's saying no. So I'm really kind of depressed this morning. So.
I didn't say no. I said pick one, me or mustache.
Well, the choice is clear there, so. Yeah. Alright, let's get this day started. We're on the big bus tour. Having fun? Bus tour, touring around the city, stopping at different random kind of places. And right now the stop that we're at is for what's called the Painted Ladies, which were made famous by Full House. That was a show that I used to watch back in the early 90s. Angela probably doesn't remember that, she's too young for it, but
What's that name of that?
Full House it's called.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so anyway, we're
No clue.
gonna go check it out.
But I'll check out the movie.
It's a TV show.
Oh, TV show. Never mind.
are here at Golden Gate Bridge, which is right there. What a beautiful bridge.
Yeah.
Very famous one. It was a little foggy to begin with, but now it's cleared off, and we can see a beautiful view of the whole bay, including San Francisco, which is right here. And Alcatraz is somewhere out there too.
There?
I think right there. And nice spot. And we're gonna go to Chinatown now to grab our lunch, get some Chinese food.
Yep.
And
My
we'll see you guys there.
hungry.
See you guys there. We're here on the cable car. Angela's ventured out to the outside now, being very brave. Hang on tight, don't fall.
I'm brave because the car's not moving yet.
Here we go. Angela, what do you think? Our time here in San Francisco is coming to an end. You can tell the sun is setting on our trip, and we're heading to the airport here pretty soon.
Yep.
I had a great trip, except for the fact that Angela made me cut my mustache.
I didn't make you to cut a mustache, by the way.
What did you do then?
I just made you to make a choice.
Well, I'm always going to choose you over the mustache, you know that. I love you.
Who knows?
Love you.
Someone's gonna go freak out.
I'm sure Lauren and Olivia are probably freaking out right now over that kiss, so yeah. Little loves, crabs. Don't touch them, you're gonna get bit. We're here on Fisherman's Wharf. You can see the sunset in the background with the bridge. Absolutely beautiful.